What's up, everybody? It's Jeffrey Lyles welcoming you to another edition of Lyles Figure Files. Really quick impromptu edition because there's so much stuff going on. I just want to drop on real fast talking about what's already been a very wild, very crazy week. And it's only Tuesday. We haven't even gotten to preview night, all the San Diego Comic-Con panels. It's just one hit after another with pre-orders, all kinds of wild stuff. Starting off yesterday with the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Batmobile and Batman gold label fiasco, which was crazy. I think maybe it was open and available for everybody for 5 whole minutes where, it started, it was supposed to be up at noon. And then it was like, all right, sorry, fellas, it's going to be 3 o'clock. And then 3 o'clock came and went. And people were like, all right, where is it? Refreshing. Had to jump through some hoops on Amazon. And then finally, it was up for all 5 minutes. And I think some of you all were able to get to it. So I hope that was the case. I know some of y'all reached out and said, yes, I was able to get it. So I'm glad. Some of y'all were. Let's take a look at everybody here, seeing who's here with me in the chat today. Collector Disconnect, what's going on, man? Danny, let's go. Firefly, what is up? My wallet is in pain, man. Mine too. It is just like, how did this happen? I mean, we haven't even gotten to the end of the week where we knew some of these pre-orders were coming, and already my wallet is tapping out like Roberto Duran going, no mas. It's wild. Dang, JT the Grind is in the building. Afton Child, what's up? Jamie Lepars, what up, though? I got one. Absolutely. I'm so glad. I was just like, hopefully someone can get this through these links because I was like, wow, this is going really fast. Firefly got 6 Alley Vipers, 6 Mole Rats, and 2 Candace Owens. Yeah, it was a wild thing. So I totally forgot CollectorCon and Walmart was actually today. I thought for some reason it was Thursday and Friday and was totally not reminding myself that, oh yeah, the 17th, the 18th is right now. So it was very crazy, very wild. Happy accident. Yo. J Figures and such. I only ordered 2 Jodies. All right, good deal. I was wondering if it's going to be a case where like so many black figures where it's like, this is the one you can count on the pegs, but she sold out in some places. So that's good to see. So hopefully we'll see more newer / original Joes into the classified series line. After Child, Deadpool and Bob 2-pack came out. Did I miss pre-ordering it? I don't know. I don't remember even seeing that up. Let me see here. I really don't remember. I'm getting confused and lost in terms of where all this stuff is because the way it's going, it's like, when was this coming out? When does this drop? So, yeah. Crazy that Deadpool 2-pack is going to be $49.99. Happy Accident says I got 5 Mold Chickens, 3 Alley Buds, and 1 Kill Switch or shooter. JT the Grind, stress-free, but I'm not seeing WWE figures. Apparently, I was wrong on that. So, because I was all like, oh my gosh, I've missed out on these too. But apparently, and I think it was David who told me that tomorrow the WWE figures go up. But like you mentioned, they're not even up on the site right now. You can still get Mr. Fix-It, $38.97. He is still available to grab right now, which is good to see. No sellouts. I got Bucky Cap because, I needed an update of this figure we've seen a gazillion times used so many different ways for so many bodies, so many figures. So it's nice to be able to get a new one to go with my newer Avengers. And it's still here available on Walmart.com. It's Mole Rat. Alley Viper is still here too. Last I checked. Now, of course, with Walmart, who knows if your orders are going to get canceled. Shockingly enough, the Morbius and Spider-Man 2-pack is not sold out. That's crazy. I know so many of us thought for sure that was going to be an immediate, right away sellout. And then, of course, Shooter, Night Force Shooter is still up there, too. And then there are other figures. The $27.97 for no reason. Qui-Gon Jinn Force Ghost version still available. I don't think we're going to have to worry about those. The retro Skywarp Shrapnel in the Obi-Wan Kenobi. I don't even understand what the difference with this version of Obi-Wan is from some of the other ones, but he's available right now as well. But yeah, it doesn't seem like the WWE figures are even available right now. I think they're going to show up tomorrow for pre-order, so we didn't necessarily miss out on them just yet. There's still more figures to come for Walmart CollectorCon. Andre Montalongo, Good morning. Today is my last day of vacation. I go back to work tomorrow. So hopefully you use your time productively to pre-order figures. And hopefully you had a good vacation too. Collect to disconnect. I think Deadpool is San Diego Comic Con. Nice. Happy accident. Actually, 2 shooters, so I can have an extra head for swaps. Nice. Jamlin, what was this Joe drop you mentioned? Was it Walmart? Yeah, those were the ones. J Figures and such. WWE is tomorrow. Nice. Jeff, what's going on? I thought Classified Shadow Tracker was going to be on Walmart, hopefully soon. I did too. I thought that he was up there and mentioned a long time ago. I thought I remember that it was supposed to be Shadow Tracker and another figure, but then we got Mole Rat, the Alley Viper, Crimson Viper version, Crimson version, and then Shooters. I don't know what happened with Shadow Tracker. Maybe we're going to find out some more in the next couple days. You did pick up Qui-Gon. Nice. I think those Force Spirit effects that they do are really nice on the figures, but that Walmart exclusive price of $27.97 for no good reason kind of hurts me on those. Jamlin, okay, I'm not too worried about mass-produced pre-orders. I might grab a couple Joes. Mr. Cheeseburger, nice. I already have the Range Viper and Big Ben in hand already. Where'd you get them from? Not from Walmart, I assume. And what do you think about those two? Because I was really, very curious about Big Ben, because he's a character. I don't know if I need the regular version. His Night Force and his standard attire aren't that great a difference. So I'm like, I'll just get them from Walmart or Pulse. I think I got 2 Range Vipers from Pulse. But yeah, and then we'll see what else happens. Daniel, what's going on, man? I'm doing awesome. This is an exciting week for collectors. Got my haircut today. I'm excited about that. So yeah, let's bring it on. J Figures and such. Ringside had the Ultimate Macho Man up this morning. Suddenly it was canceled because Mattel lost the rights. Now you are bringing up something that I am very, very curious about as well. And it was shocking news because the last time we had something like this, it was with that Hogan figure where it was like all of a sudden he's gone, Jim. And it was really, really weird because it's like, what the heck happened? This is a figure we knew has been in the line since the jump, and Mattel has cranked out pretty much every conceivable Macho Man figure, at least some iteration of his career. I mean, not every color combination, color scheme, but this is a big blow if it is. And I was like, whoa, what happened? So yeah, last night I was all up on here. Looks like Zombie Sailor is partnering with the Savage Legacy Collection, and they're doing Macho Man figures. Now, who knows if this is going to be the norm or if this is just going to be a deal where Mattel is going to be sharing the license with another company, but this is very, very interesting. Crazy developments. Not loving that head sculpt. Doesn't really look like Macho Man to me, but this branding here, very interesting, and it's kind of wild. I don't even think that looks like Angelo Poffo, but yeah, this is very interesting. If Zombie Sailor was actually able to get this Macho Man license, this could be a real big deal for Mattel. Who else can they make 40 versions of? Does this mean we're going to have 80 Ultimate Warrior figures going forward? But it's wild. Mr. Cheeseburgers and Love. Which figure? Those two? That's awesome. I really think Range Viper could be one of those standout figures of the Classified series as we look back 10 years from now going, what were the best figures in this line? Range Viper looks awesome. And glad to see Big Ben meets up to your standards too, because I had high hopes for both those figures. I'm so happy the Dragonfly tiers are all done. Oh, I was reading that a totally different way than I'm sure you intended. Because it was like, yes, everybody's complaining about the Dragonfly and the various tiers of the Dragonfly. But yeah, I think you were saying tiers like tears, not people whining and crying about it. But yeah, it's no problem. I was on with Mega J Retro yesterday. We were talking about, hey, this thing that just hit the 19,000, is it possible that they'll add another tier if it gets to that next 3,000 backer mark, which would be 22,000? It's already there now. It's at 22,786 the last time I checked. Is this the more up-to-date? No, it's 22,806. So I think we might have even missed the window for Hasbro to throw us out a little bonus and say, hey, you guys want a new poster? So yeah, that's great. We got that knocked out. No problem there. Kwame, what's going on? We won. We did. Exotic Carfax official channel. That's very exciting. I'm glad to see all the tiers got done. I'm really thinking with Crazy Legs alternate hat that I can make him into a totally different character. So I need to start coming up with the whole backstory and a code name for him. So yeah, Mr. Cheeseburger, Entertainment Earth has my Black Ranger. When? I don't know. I need to check that out. Daniel, what's going on? I found a new Ultron from the Cassie wave at GameStop yesterday, but passed on it. Why? Because I've been saving up my GameStop monthly $5 because that basically takes it down to $20, my price point, of which I'm happy to pay for Marvel Legends, even though now you wait around a month or two, they'll be down to $12.49, maybe even cheaper. Fly, dragonfly, eye to sky going high. Gung Ho Joe is going low. See, you're hitting on my original G.I. Joe animated movie lines. And step into the clear, Destro, if you got the guts. Love rock and roll on that. Kwame, Range Viper in the cartoon was a bit silly. I love it. Yeah, those cartoons, man, I just wish those characters were part of the Sunbow line because it would have been so awesome to see them incorporated in there. Hoping for a Televiper. Are they sold out? I didn't think they were. I think you could still get them if you want them. Let me see here. I thought those were not. Yeah, you can still get them right now. And they're available October 1st, which means they could show up tomorrow on everybody's pre-orders, the way Pulse has been going. And I'm going to have to do a video later, but I definitely am thinking at some point we're going to have to stop doing pre-orders because their time frames are mere suggestions where it's like, oh, it's going to come out in December. Don't worry. I mean, I remember seeing all those Avenger 2-packs, those Beyond Earth's Mightiest, going for pre-order for August 1st. And I was like, man, August is going to be, or August 2nd, August is going to be a major time for collectors. But now they're already dropping. It's like they started coming out, got the emails from Amazon, your pre-orders for Thor and Destroyer coming really soon. That was the only one I did because it was cheaper. It's $52.99. I was like, they're not going to keep that price. They didn't. It's back up to $59.99 now. But yeah, that was one of those crazy deals where it's like, I need to jump on this before anyone else gets any funny ideas of changing the price point up. So yeah, I was really happy to get that for the price point that I did. But yeah, so much stuff is coming out right now for Marvel Legends, G.I. Joe Classified, where I don't know if everyone just decided let's go bomb and get everybody's paycheck money because it's so much stuff going. And right now, if you go onto Amazon, you can see this new Marvels lineup. So we got Captain Marvel, we got Iron Man and his Heroes Reborn or Heroes Return attire. I always love that outfit. Commander Rogers is now available. You can grab him. Karnak, so you can actually add some more members to your humans, but he says he's still pre-ordered. I can't believe that's true when everyone else is actually here and available. So I'm assuming he's going to be there soon as well. But we got these figures. They are available. Entertainment Earth also has them. Nobody's apparently needs the super adaptoid anymore because he's there. And then Hawkeye and his Sky Cycle, you can get this sucker, which is August 4th, but I don't think that's right either. Seems like all this stuff is here, so you can pre-order. If you already did, you're probably going to get those notifications from Amazon. So my buddies just got the email from Target. The Nightfall Batman is approaching. I want that figure, but I don't know if I want to wait till the San Diego Comic-Con version with the cell shading is coming out too. So much stuff is just dropping all at once. It's crazy. Daniel says, I pass on it because I can't wait. Not really in a rush personally. I am with you. Jamie, didn't you read my green sheet? Man of action. Yes. And then you were saying, like when they bust through, I don't know why I'm having to walk this through you guys, but when Snake Eyes, Scarlet, and Snake Eyes, Stalker, and Scarlet, the three S's, not including Short Fuse, came through, and then Stalker came through and was like, yeah, you were saying, love that scene. It was such a great showcase of some of my favorite Joes, but man, I love that miniseries. I mean, watch it while I'm working here. Exotic Cars Facts official channel. Scrap Iron is shipping now. He's shipping now. Bazooka, Rock and Roll, Shipwreck, Torpedo, Copperhead, that whole wave, probably the best wave we've seen so far, the Classified series, in terms of great characters, no repaints, just bam, here you go, classic versions of characters, all dropping. The Marvel's wave of Marvel Legends, the 2-packs, the deluxe versions of Avengers, so much stuff. 80s kids from the 90s. What's going on, man? J Figures and such. Only pre-order site exclusives. Everything else you can roll this sale clearance dice on. I am absolutely with you. That's why Walmart, I'm like, I can't trust you guys to not have something. So, but everything else, I'm just going to have to go for it. Hawkeye Sky Cycle is coming, right now. And it's like very good for everybody who's looking forward to it. That one I had to wait on because it's like too much stuff. Medieval Alchemist, finally able to catch a live stream. What is up, Jeffrey? Love these streams. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And hopefully this will be one of several that you will catching up on, because this week I'm going to be doing a ton of lives talking about all these ridiculous reveals that we're getting over the course of this week. Sherlock, what's up? Big Bad Toy Store has Asmus Lord of the Rings 1/6 scale figures on sale right now. Those figures look really, really good. And even though I have those Toy Biz figures, which I really liked at the time, and still have them, I need to actually put them up. But geez, oh no, 30% on these figures. I mean, you're like a pusher, man. I've already pre-ordered too much stuff, but these figures look really, really good. And whoo, boy. So we got the Nazgul, we've got the Twilight Witch King, got Legolas for $120, man. And then Faramir for $150, Smeagol and Gollum, Gandalf, man, that's a lot of great figures there. Boromir, you guys are like terrible bad influences. I gotta stay away for now, even though I'm gonna probably go back to them. Whew. Sherlock just got scrap iron today. Haven't even opened them up yet. I do not even want to show you my ridiculous other side of my camera here, where I have all those Marvel Legend figures I got on clearance prices last week. I'm trying to get through them and review them, but it is a mountain of discounted figures. We'll show you this though. Sorry, I was lying. I have my Death Troopers that I got from Ollie's for $10. I got 3 of them, so I can actually have some, and I need a Krennic now, so I can actually have somebody lead them, but better than that one that they originally did. JT the Grind, did you see the new Masterpiece Optimus Prime on Hasbro 211? I gotta tell you that one of my all-time figures, in case the entire house goes up in flames, that Masterpiece Prime Megatron are absolutely some of the figures I am reaching for quickly and adhering to my fire safety escape route, but making sure I grab those figures. This looks really good. Definitely has that animated feel. He's got the touch. Oh man, that shot's great. But he doesn't have the trailer, which was a really great addition on that. So many cool accessories. He's got the Matrix of Leadership. Yeah, that's a great looking figure for $219. I feel like some of those figures are even more expensive, but yeah, that is a really solid looking figure. Definitely a good one. Happy accident. So glad I cut off Marvel Legends for my collection habits. My bank would be in the negative. I don't know if it would. I think if you can wait them out, most of the time they're cheap. I mean, if you really can wait them out, I'm seeing Ross and Burlington having like I'm trying to remember what wave it is, with the Ascendant Armor, Iron Man, and so many other figures. I mean, there's just a ton of figures that showing up at Burlington and Ross for $8. Then Ollie's has them for $10. They've got the Multiverse of Madness, Eternals wave, so much stuff that you can wait it out and get it cheaper and probably end up paying less than you were just a few years ago if you can wait it out. There's a new Masterpiece Prime. Yeah. And those figures are always awesome too. I finally found King the Conqueror from the Ant-Man wave. That's good, because I feel like I haven't seen any of those figures since they've clearanced out my Marvel Legends section in Target. Maybe I should go this week to see if there's something new. That Prime has the power. Oh, does he have the touch though? That's the important question. Lefty Two Lions, BK. Jeff, I think I broke my mailman today. Got Shipwrecked, the Thor 2-pack, and Hawkeye today, as well as my Guardians of the Galaxy order from the Pulse sale. Also, Scrap Iron and Torpedo arrived over the weekend. Your mailman is like, dude, I'm going to need you to come up to the mailbox. I'm not taking anything else to the door from now on. But oh my goodness. Randall was able to order the 3 Joes off of Walmart fairly easily, and they're still in stock at last look. But what was cool was this time Hasbro Pulse actually came through. They delivered because they were like, hey, don't forget, you can get these stuff from us too. And so I was able to go back and I got Mole Rat and I got Shooter off of Walmart. And then I was like, well, maybe I should get an Alley Viper. And then I kind of forgot my entire thing of the benefit of having a premium Pulse membership. You don't need to do you don't have to do a minimum order. So I didn't have to go for $25. So ingrained with that with Amazon. And I totally forgot. And by the time I went back, it was sold out. But for a good amount of time, if you wanted to, you could have gotten a lot of these figures on Pulse, and they were around for like that first hour, I want to say, till at least about 10:30, 10:40. It wasn't a quick sellout like some of these other figures, but you can see now Mole Rat, Shooter, and the Crimson Alley Viper all sold out. And then there was a new drop of Transformers that I did not know about. Buzzworthy Bumblebee, Tow Line, he sold out. And looks like that was the only one on the Transformers front, but I assume we're going to see a lot of stuff coming up really soon on Pulse over the next few days. Andre, in California, we don't have all these stores. That sucks. But man, how great collecting would be for me if we had those stores here in South California. We got Frankensons, and that's all scalper prices for the most part. That sucks. That's not even useful at this point. Daniel, I also went to Target yesterday and took the Astonishing Cyclops home and went to Ross, and there was a bunch of Tigatrons from Beast Wars for $20. What's their regular price? Is it like 40? Because I feel like you can get some really good deals. Speaking of Transformers, good deals. When I went to Ollie's Saturday, they had the Starscream Studio Series with the Coronation Crown and Throne for $8. I'm like, no, it's $9.99. I was like, are you serious? I got that figure on sale. Target had a sale, and then I had some Target Red Circle rewards, so I was able to get it for a pretty decent price for a good figure. But I was like, man, I would have loved to have gotten that for $10. So yeah, it's great to see when those things come. I'm guessing no Transformer 1 movie releasing next year on the 40th anniversary. No, but I did remember, and I forgot earlier to mention this when I saw your initial comments, that I actually finally did see Transformers Rise of the Beast. And now I kind of want Beast Wars figures, which is crazy, but I really love that movie. So all your hype on that was really well warranted, and I really enjoyed that movie. Charlotte, felt kind of nice to skip on a couple of classified series or classified figures for once. I wish I could be like you, because I need to work on that, because I was like, ooh, 3 new classified series figures coming. It was wild. Randall, the quickest sellouts were the 2 WWE figures, Brock and Rob. Apparently they're going up tomorrow, because I looked and I was like, why are they sold out? But apparently they're going to be up tomorrow for pre-order, unlike the rest of them, which is weird. Mr. Cheeseburger, I love the shared exclusives. Makes it a lot easier to get figures. Me too. I mean, it's like, I don't want to have to just go to one place. And I love when Pulse has exclusives, you know, like from a Walmart or Target, where you can get them, especially if you're a Pulse member, when you can get them with no stress, well, they're going to cancel my pre-order. I haven't had any issues with Pulse canceling any of my pre-orders. Same boat as Andre, says happy accident. I'm talking about Macho Man. I think that's probably going to be the case. But it was weird that they canceled the Ultimate Edition 18 Macho. 80s kid from the 90s, I need a proper Megatron and a proper Optimus first. You talking about from the regular series or the Masterpiece? Because their Masterpiece versions are awesome. Medieval Alchemist, I missed the Pulse pre-sale on Classified, but was able to get Shooter for my OG14 from Walmart. Exactly. I think the recondition my thing is not the original 13 anymore. It's the original 14. Getting tapped out, though, after HasLab. I know this is the weird part of the timing. They wrap one HasLab, and we know we're going to see a new one unveiled for the Star Wars, most likely the Vintage Collection Ghost, at San Diego Comic-Con. And there's tons of pre-orders and lots of other things. They dropped so many stuff that was not supposed to come out till August and October. It's just everything's hidden over the course of 2 weeks. So kind of wild on that one. Ski Raider, thanks again for the Batmobile stream. Helped a lot. I am so happy that some of you all were able to get it. I know a bunch of y'all were hanging out with Mega J Retro with me. We're talking about it like, yo, where's this thing going? And then it was finally showed up and worked out for everybody. Big Rib, what's going on? Glad you got your Joes. I placed order for the 3 Joes on Walmart and on Pulse, just in case. I know Walmart, you kind of have to be like, let me make sure I got myself covered here. So very good. Afton Child says I so need to go to Target to see if Dungeons and Dragon movie versions are at Target. I remembered also that you were looking for those figures, and I was going to tell you this last live that I did, but at the very least, you don't have to go searching around at Target for them because Amazon has these figures, which were originally $24.99 on sale for $12. So you don't even have to worry about anything. And you get this one here. It looks like they're all on sale. I think she's new, so not getting her on sale just yet, but seems like everybody else that you would want, except for Chris Pine's character, is cheaper and on pre-order, or I'm sorry, or pretty much half off. So you can get them from Amazon right now. Ski Raider got Shooter too. Nice. Charlie Hodges, I'm here. Whew. I'm doing Bray Wyatt in case no other wrestling fan is here in the chat with me. Sherlock, it's all right, Jeff. I just turned around and spent the money I saved on custom fodder. That's what happens to us, right? Andre, I've always been a GameStop premium member, thinking this would be the best way to always get exclusive in figures, but man, I was wrong. How long does that premium membership last for GameStop? Hasbro better deliver on the Ghost because the Lego set looks great and surprisingly a good price. I mean, every hint that they've done kind of seems to indicate that that is, and I'm not as well versed in the code that they're using, but it seems like Ghost is definitely going to be it. Lefty Two Lions BK, some Marvel Legends figures that were on clearance at Target were further reduced. Keep your receipts handy. Dude, really? Because I may have to go because I don't think I've opened most of them just yet. So they're down to the $649 price point, which is wild and crazy. That's going to be, yeah, I could use them to buy another clearance figure. Afton Child, so when do you think they're going to announce the Giant Man? If I'm thinking correctly and got my math right, they're going to wait till after the HasLab Ghost is done, which should be they reveal it now late July. I guess around September would be the end of that campaign, so we'll probably see it mid-September. That's my best guess. Random's glad I don't really care about the rest of the HasLabs coming. I would love to see a HasLab or Hasbro Pulse exclusive that would finish the OG G.I. Joes, Zap, Grand Slam, Flash, Clutch, etc. Short Fuse, Steeler. So many of them I associate with their vehicles though, because I need a Mobat with Steeler, and I'll just have to wait for HasLab because I want him with that. Colonel Hawk with his silver harness and all that good stuff. Maybe the Jump Jet pack. We'll see. Randall. Plus, I'm a huge old school JCP NWA fan. Dude, I was watching the Crockett Cup 87. So much fun to see that. So, Magnum coming out with the superpowers. Good stuff. All right. So, let me talk about this real fast because I've got to get to like doing non-fun stuff. But today on Amazon, you can pre-order right now the latest addition to the DC Multiverse line. It is the Riddler, Eddie Nigma himself. And this is using that Blue Beetle mold. I don't love that simply because it's got this dumb cuff that we don't need to have on the figure. It kind of breaks up the great skin type mold. And I'm not sure why they're still using this. This is really weird to me, but for every worry or concern that he was going to be too big, too bulky, he's going to fit and look kind of slim anyway. So that works out. Love the hair sculpt. And I love that it actually has a combo coloring with black and blue highlights. That's cool. He's going to be really posable because there's a good mold on that. Comes with his big cane. And even better, alternate hand sculpts. That's really good, especially for a character like Riddler. So yeah, I really think they did a good job with this figure. And of course, $19.99, really good price point for this line. Love to see that, of course. Charlie Hodges, I've not been super excited for a toy line since I was a kid, but Classified is fire. Love it. So glad there's a community to share the excitement with. I love it too. I mean, it's so cool to actually talk exciting news about figures. My wife has the 1,000-mile stare like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, no, look, they brought in Shooter. It's so cool. She's part of the original group. And she's like, who cares? But now I can talk about it with you all. So that's so much fun. Henry G. Hey, Jeff, how's it going, buddy? Pretty exciting week figure-wise. So exciting. And can't wait to share this excitement of all these figures with you all. Charlock, they need to just do a Vamp with Clutch at retail or even Pulse. I mean, I need Clutch. I need him with multiple head sculpts, Ditto for Breaker. But I mean, we got Breaker. I'd love to see a clean shaven, bubblegum popping version of Breaker. Yeah, I need Clutch with the full beard, the 5 o'clock shadow look from the comic books. I need that in my life for sure. Brick and Tire Afternoon. GameStop membership is 1 year, but no longer can compete with all the other online store memberships. You can always find the same thing on other sites with better deals. That is so true, because I'm looking and their prices are so ridiculous. And it's like, do I need to go to the register? Because they don't have price scanners where I can see what the clearance price is. Ryan Daly, what's going on? I got Classified Shooter and Black Series Obi-Wan Kenobi. Nice. Was it Target looking for the Chode Wave? Found Comic Con to reduce to $7.94. I spent so much time there and almost missed the Walmart Collector Con. Dude, I'm going to have to go to my local Target and get that price adjusted for sure. Ooh, Mr. Roper copped 11 Alley Vipers, 10 to rock, 1 to stock. I'm going 10 deep on all my Crimson Troopers. Blood King, baby. You're going to have a massive army. Can't wait to see what those look like on your shelf. Medieval Alchemist. I definitely agree that is my number one needed Joe vehicle now. Also need a Rattler. Yes, her Lenny dropped a hint. Maybe it's the next HasLab. Oh, really? I need to go check out Lenny then, because I would love to get a Rattler HasLab. That'd be awesome. In addition to the Mobat, the Whale. I think those are my big vehicles. If I get those for my Classified series, I'd be happy. Anything else will be a bonus in terms of big scale vehicles. But yeah, that'd be great. Raven Black just got home, didn't know you were live. Dude, I didn't know I was going to do it either. I was just like, let's talk about all this cool stuff. But yeah, I'm not going to be here too much longer. Brick and Tire usually keep the repaints boxed up like Tiger Force and Python Patrol. I was planning on doing the same with Night Force. But now that we're getting a really well-rounded team, I think I'm opening those. Afterchild, I have a question. So there's a new Simpson figures line, because they could do Futurama figures, because Futurama is coming back. I don't know. I think Super 7 would probably handle that, but I'm not sure. A Rattler would be completely out of control, and I would happily buy and grab it. So another reveal that we got from Todd today over at McFarlane Toy Shop was Catman. He was part of that rumored list, and we were thinking we'd see him eventually. And now we got him right now. He's available for $24.99 because he's a store exclusive. Not loving that price. I love when he sticks to that $19.99, and this is a ridiculous add-on. But there's a pretty good chance that he's going to be cheaper later on, so maybe not as worrisome as some of these other ones. But yeah, cloth cape, that's nice to see. He's got a really great set of accessories with those knives, and of course the brass knuckles, spike brass knuckles. Sure, if I love the head sculpt, I think it could be a little bit better, but it's pretty decent for him. Love the details on those blades though. Those look really good. And now it's time to start clamoring for a Deadshot, because I don't know why he's been so late getting him to the line. He's a great look, great figure, great character, and he can start building up some teams, Suicide Squad, Secret Six. So let's get that on right after we get a classic Wonder Woman, because I don't know why we're waiting for it. I'm going to get Oppo one day. Nice. Technically, it's a 501 first clone trooper because Oppo has an arrow on his helmet. Oh yeah, we definitely need all the 501st we can get. Catman, yes. When it comes to McFarlane in the multiverse, every time I think I'm out, they pull me back in. Catman, Riddler, Nightfall, Ascend. Yeah, Comic-Con, Batman, superpowers. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. Catman, yeah, lots of cool stuff. I mean, it's just like so much right now hitting. And as I mentioned earlier, all the pre-orders for the Nightfall Batman have sold out, but that means we're getting some of these figures. So my buddies are already getting their pre-orders filled, shipping right now. So if you did, be on the lookout for it, because it's coming really soon. Snowglare, can they make a Deadshot without guns? Dude, they have to put some Nerf little shoulder mounts on his wrist mounts. I'll work around it, because he'd be a great figure. Henry G, what store is Catman exclusive to? He is an exclusive to McFarlane Toy Shop, I think. McFarlane Toy Store. That is their tag. Let's see here. McFarlaneToyStore.com. That's the only way to get him. That's why I'm assuming he's more. But yeah, that's what the deal is with him. Happy Accident. I need a Classified Thunder Machine. Yes. Vamp. I forgot about that one. Definitely need that. Vamp, Cobra Mamba, and Water Moccasin. Yeah, I need those, but I think the Water Moccasin can work at retail. Ditto for the Vamp. I kind of feel like the Thunder Machine could be a Pulse exclusive, not necessarily HasLab, because it doesn't need to be so many bells and whistles. We'll see. Were McFarlane going to do Deadshot for the comic book or the Suicide Squad game or the Injustice version? If it's the Injustice version, I would get that. Really, I love his classic outfit, so I guess all of us have different tastes on him. And I know they've changed up his look over the years, but I want the classic version, and like we have from that really great DC Classics figure. Medieval Alchemist, all those new figures. Now we know why he's called Todd Father. Seriously, it is just, he is coming hard for my wallet big time with all these cool figures coming out. And yeah, so, all right, fellas, well, that was it for this one. I need to wrap up, but thank y'all for dropping in with me. Remember, tomorrow I'll be back on probably later. I'll try to post it as soon as give you all the heads up when I get the news, because WWE preview night's going to be up, so we're going to see some WWE figures. So if you want to know more about that line, tune in for sure. Thursday, we'll have the WWE panel reveal, so I'll be back again to talk about that. And of course, later on, Friday's the Marvel Legends panel. I will definitely be talking about that. And Saturday, G.I. Joe Classified Series, I'll be hopping on with Mega J Retro. We'll be talking about that and all that good stuff. So yeah. Breaking Tire for me with shipping. Catman comes around $40. Their website kills me on shipping. Maybe wait for a sale, because they will definitely do those. And if you haven't already, 10% discount for your first order. I think I still have mine. Yeah, so if you have one of these coupons, definitely make use of it, because that would help with your shipping. Awesome stream. Thank you for hanging out, Ski Raider. If we're talking Black Series, Star Wars, then 4, always wanted the homeless clone trooper from the Kenobi show. That would be a pretty fun figure to get, actually. Medieval Alchemist. Take it easy, Jeffrey. Thank you so much. Hey, listen, everybody. I'll be doing all these lives, so keep it locked into the community tab. I'll post, hopefully give you guys an hour heads up before I pop on. I know today was like, let me get on here and do something. But thank y'all for hanging out with me. Of course, we'll be back throughout the rest of the week. This episode of Lyles Figure Files has been filed.